skjóta? Það var að slaga snúðunum. Hérna verður listasýning á morgun. Morning! Morning! Þetta er þessi hana bílsi.
Ég þarf ekki að koma. Ég getur zoomað inn á þetta, ástu mín.
Ok. Ég er nokkuð vissum að þessi bíl hafi verið notaður í gjörningalista sem er rústofunum og þá átti að vera ádýla á kapitalisma og... Diverse Universe Performance Art. Ég held að Al hafi verið að koma, alltaf eitthvað bíl að koma. Okay, so Al, Paldrok, can you please tell your story, like how did you start to be an artist
And we starting already from 1970s, huh? My father was heavyweight boxer in Soviet Union. My grandfather, his father was priest. So and they didn't like each other very much. So my father thought that what's gonna be the most irritating thing to his father, the priest. And instead of going to chess club, he went to the boxing club. So he, protest against his father, he started to be boxer and he became very successful and heavyweight, and he was Estonian youth master several times row, and then he wanted that his son gonna be an artist. So then I already started in the children, this elementary school. This was special art class with examinations and everything. And so it's like from this 11 years I was in this art class. Then when I was 15, I started sculpture studying, like separate. 18, I was already in Estonian Art Academy in sculpture department. 19, I made my first monument, 7.5 meters high granite monument. Then I built like another monument to Nõmme, like with Matti Karmin and this epic hero of Estonia, Kalevipoeg, also 10 meters high. And then and then when Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, then 1992, I went right away to Finland to study. So I united this like Soviet time monumental school of handcrafts, when fine arts was very small part, and then in Finland there was only fine arts. So when I then graduated in 1995, then I had the plan to make a totally new art school, new form of art studies in Estonia, but was purely fine art school and based off these both experiences. Kind of in the Soviet time school when I studied in Estonian Art Academy, then there was six years, and every year was 3 students, and every year one student killed himself. So suicide, every one of this 18 students, one was always killed in every year. So that because I also needed to make an art school, not because of myself, but also there was social need for that, because this was pretty brutal system on a way. And then I thought also to make this kind of art school that is based on pure creativity, international collaboration, and like really desire to make art, not because you kind of have to deal with your professors and like there is such kind of discourses what are kind of not useful for creative work. And so then I made Academia non grata, my own school. It was 3 years, it was independent school, and then we joined together with Estonian Art Academy, and it became like kind of public university here in Parnu. It was kind of the Parnu is the Kurort city of Estonia on the west coast. People are really pragmatic, they don't really care like about art or creative things, they just want to rent their house out in summertime for rich tourists, and they are more into money and this kind of stuff, pragmatic stuff. So, and in the way it was very good place to make art school because there was no art whatsoever. I only some town gallery where were some old ladies, local artist club made their exhibition. So kind of we came to totally empty space. It was like a pile of horse shit, huh? Kind of. It's like kind of really nothing, but in the same time like it's good fertilizer to your future, huh? Yeah. And so we made this Academia Non Grata, and then this Academia Non Grata art group grow out of it, and then now we have traveled around like 30 years making performances all over the world.
30 years?
No, almost like kind of from 1997 when I started. Now it's 2025, so okay, 28 somehow. Now of course we already made a little bit before that also, so kind of 30 years, yeah, we have been traveling around, and then every year we kind of organized here in Parnu also with the students and professors of the academy. We started Diverse Universe Performance Festival, Parnu Video Fest, then we had Printmaking In Festival, and so we covered all these performing arts, visual art, sculpture, like all these kind of different festivals went over. And now we are here for Diverse Universe Festival.
Awesome. Yeah. And this place, this house, like how did you get like a permission to just turn this into, you know, how did you buy it?
We don't ask any permissions. So we don't have any permissions. Actually, this was just like kind of old pear factory from 1600, this part. And now this kind of Soviet part is full of plastic factory. So we are here like plastic, fantastic plastic is gathered together with this historical pear factory. And then they had from this pear factory went to bankruptcy in the end of 90s or maybe like beginning of 2000. So it was empty for years. And they run here this plastic factory, and then in one after party we made some big fire festival on Parnu beach on COVID time. And then we came here to make after party, and then I saw all these spaces, and then I said to these owners that, oh, it was nighttime, we went there with flashlights and kind of, and wandering around this room, they were all full of like Soviet time furniture and like offices, exactly like it was, the paperwork and everything. And machinery. And then I said, yeah, why they are empty? Let's make a art center here and artist studio place. And so we did. They kind of carried their stuff out of the rooms and colored the walls, and I put these like heat pumps and stuff to warm up the rooms in winter time and cool them down in summertime. And now it's kind of this part, one part is kind of engineer corpus. It's like technical workers of the factory, so they were all there. So this part is like also in winter use, and then it's another part where our international art is staying now. This is kind of summer use, huh? There is not really, this we need use only June, July, August. Yeah, we had a lot of houses here, like kind of we started the school in wooden house. Students came to school, they had to warm up the ovens first and like to get heat. And then some houses we squatted without any permission and used them as our cool houses. There was some houses there was no electricity, no water, no toilets even. Then we joined together with Estonia Art Academy. We got beautiful big house. But then like European Union came, and I just thought I'm gonna give this my students as a gift to Estonian Art Academy, and we took off to the world. So this Diverse Universe Festival, where we are now, this started really as Art Non Grata Festival, but was also annual festival. But 2025, we changed the name to Diverse Universe Festival. So, And this was really traveling festival. It's kind of the maximum what this festival has been in 2 months in 37 cities performing. So it's almost like every second day is like different city, or even less than, yeah, to kind of like every day almost in different city, different event. Now in some cities it was kind of also lecture in university, performance event, kind of like workshop. So kind of like very packed together, and lot of people also. We travel with van, and then in the van there is 9 seats, but sometimes there is 14 people, kind of like. And sometimes, and there was also, during these 2 months there was 50 people, different artists, they were changing, like in one part of the road, all the crowd in the car was, non grata was kind of Japanese speaking, everybody spoke Japanese, mostly Japanese artists, and like then like next time it's French, everybody are kind of French and talking French, and like then suddenly it's Finnish. So it's like these people were like, no, kind of all nationalities there, from Asia, from Africa, from South America, North America, kind of Europe, from everywhere. And then also generation-wise, the youngest performer was 1-year-old Buto dancer from Japan.
1 year old?
Yeah, Ineta. And she was also painted white and like performed with his parents. And the oldest one was Vahur Linnuste from Sorbonne University, professor in Paris, Estonian guy. And he was like over 90 years old, 95 or something. So all century was covered like that. And then there's all these people, it's put together that they are very different background. Like some are like maybe dance background, somebody have music background, somebody has visual art, some are performers, so some are like musicians, and then just like kind of these kind of crazy birds who doesn't really have any background whatsoever, or it's very hard to understand what is their background. Are they total criminals, or are they like, yeah, some kind of Satanists, or they are just businessmen. So it's like it's not the only, non grata is always put together like that it's not only artists, there is all kind of professions kind of included, and we also try to keep it that way, that people really get the chance to work and meet another realities together. And they have to kind of in the car, to be 2 months together in the car, you have to have like pretty good presence, and you have to be really dedicated. And it's really made that way that these artists, they don't really have to think too much about these practical things. That this gasoline is paid, there is place for accommodation in every place, there is food available, so you have to just like creative and do art all the time. So, and you can collaborate with all kind of different races, different kind of sexual orientations, these different, as I said, backgrounds. Then also like different mediums what they use in performance, and we have even had filmmakers, like there is like maybe 10 filmmakers have tried to make film about non grata, but usually what ends up on the tour, that they want to put their camera away and then they start performing. So it's really, they maybe like, for in the start, they filming, and then more and more they just jump into the performance, and at the end, like, yeah, these films never get ready. It's pretty difficult task to kind of catch it to the one. No, I mean this non grata movie, but like every time these people come together, these people they are really like excited about this opportunity, possibility and opportunity to work with such a great artist all over the world. Now some are world famous, some are totally underground, some are like emerging students, and other ones are already old professors, old outlaw poets from Kentucky or Indiana, like, yeah, the crazy printmakers from Texas, Corpus Christi, Body of Jesus Christ City, near the Mexican border, like then fancy fancy ass kind of galleries from New York or like Boston, and like all very, very different people. And here, yeah, this year we have mostly have like now this kind of different cities. We had like in Saaremaa Island, like really great big island sound festival where we made our Diverse Universe performance program, and we built 12 meters high the Ken Tower, like elk moose Ken Tower, like and it was like really huge sculpture what we then burned in the last day, and there was 3,000 people around, huh? And there was our Ukrainians, Polish, Japanese, Koreans, Estonians, Americans, they all performed there together then around this huge statue that was burning and was almost to set all the island on fire.
Congratulations for your exhibition. Great work.
The performance was very nice.
Is it like a thing, Erla, or is it
Everything.
Move, man.
Yeah. No drinks for you.
Good. Now that you can walk on, no?
Yeah, I made for all of you.
Okay.
Ívar bean taste and soup. Tomorrow you leave. This is a goodbye party. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. For you.
Okay, so what's your name?
My name is Anna-Jena.
And how did you get to know this art residency?
My teacher, Arti Grabowski, he invited us here. I mean, Al invited him with his students, and we came here all together from Poland.
Oh, nice. So, and what's your art? What's your medium?
I'm like an intermediate artist, like different. I'm using different medias to explore the world and the art itself, and people who perceiving, I guess. Is there a word like this? My art, yeah.
How long are you gonna stay?
Oh, we are leaving tomorrow.
Yeah. How long have you been?
12 days, actually. Yeah, it's been a nice trip. I enjoyed it so much. Very happy being here.
Maybe tell us a little bit about the performance you did?
The performance we did, we did a couple performances. The first one was with Non Grata at the Island Festival on Saaremaa Island. It was really nice and beautiful because we were like firing the big sculpture of elk. And the next one was here in the main square of the town. We did a performance, the group performance for the Diverse Universe festival. I want to say that it's been really a pleasure to know every one of you guys here to have a place like this where you can meet another artists and talk with them and get to know each other better so we can make an art in the future.
Okay, so what's your name?
Hi, I'm Sergey.
And how did you get to know about this place?
It's my second time in Parnu in Loovlinnak, and it's my second time here because I got invited last year by amazing Paldrok. And this year we decided to repeat our experience. I was very happy to come back here and to continue my artistic practice. I do music and do some composition and some performances. So this time we decided to do it a bit more wider, our collaboration.
Okay, cool. How long are you staying?
The total residence is for 2 months, and I'm staying till the end of August.
And you love the people you meet here, all the different artists, is it diverse performance?
Yeah, it's very interesting to collaborate with people who I meet here. Sometimes they come for short periods, sometimes they come for longer periods, and hopefully we're gonna do some collaboration in the future with all the residents who I meet here.
Okay, awesome, thank you. Unless you want to add?
No, I think I'm good. Very thankful to Paldrok and all Non Grata group performance for having us and taking care of us. It was a great memories and great productive time.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Loovlinnak, I stay here for 3 months as an artist residency in Parnu. The name is creative artist Loovlinnak stay residency. So I already stayed there 2 months here. And yesterday I had a big festival, Diverse Universe, the performance festival. And I have another exhibition in Parnu. So this is my Parnu diary, and I wrote it Korean. And this is my diary. So I will exhibit in the Parnu library till the 29th of July. So I'm preparing this my diary, Parnu diary.
코리안. 예.
더 쉽게
오케이.
번역하면 되니까.
내 작품은 내 제목은 N번째 초상이라고 하는 작품이고, 이 작품은 죽음에 관한 이야기를 다루고 있습니다. 네, 근데 이제 이 죽음이라고 하는 것이 사회적 육체적 죽음을 얘기하는 게 아니라 일종의 예술적 죽음, 사회적 죽음이라고 하는 거를 저는 다루고 싶은 건데, 그래서 죽음이라고 하는 개념을 일종의 사라짐이라고 하는 disappearance라고 하는 개념으로 전환을 해서 어떻게 무대 안에서 사라질 것인지 그런 연구를 하고 있는 중입니다. 마찬가지로 이번 작품인 N번째 초상 또한 일종의 얼굴을 일단 감는다. 이 감는다는 행위는 한국에서는 염한다라고 표현하는 건데, 이것은 장례 문화, 한국의 장례 문화에서 등장하는 건데, 시신을 꽁꽁 온몸을 동여매고 새로운 옷을 입히는 그거에서 일종의 영감을 받아와서 얼굴 부분만 래핑을 꽁꽁 묶어서 일종의 사회적 죽음 내지 예술적 죽음이라고 하는 것들을 표방하고, 그리고 마지막 부분에서는 내가 이 죽음 이후에 새롭게 태어남이라고 하는 것을 경험하게 되고, 이 태어나는 순간에 나는 어떤 질문을 할 것인지, 아니면 나는 어떤 행동을 할 것인지, 나는 어떤 생각을 할 것인지를 스스로 떠올리게 해보는 그런 류의 작품입니다.
제 이름은 김광철이라 합니다. 제가 이번 다이버스 유니버스 넌그라다 퍼포먼스 페스티벌에서 했던 작업은 아트 시드 97-07번입니다. 저 같은 경우에는 이제 수년 전부터 아트 시드라는 작품을 가지고 테마를 가지고 작품을 하는데, 특별히 작품 개별 메시지가 중요한 게 아니라 창작적 영감이 표현이 되면서 이것을 이제 다시금 표현을 통해서 구조화되는 건데 현재까지 아트 시드는 99번부터 해서 계속적으로 숫자가 아래로 내려가고 있습니다. 이 작업은 메시지 위주가 아니라 모션이나 어떤 번뜩이는 하나의 그 이미지들을 재구성해서 사람들에게 사유가 될 수 있다면 좋은데 굳이 사유가 안 되더라도 예술이라는 표현의 그 순수성을 드러내고 그 자체로서 어떤 의식의 생각의 장이 될 거라고 생각합니다. 그래서 이 작품을 하게 됐고 계속적으로 08번, 09번을 통해서 이 작업들이 계속 기본 구조 안에서 계속 유기적인 변화를 일으킬 수 있는 이런 가변적 생명감을 유지하고 싶어 이 작품을 제작하고 있습니다. 감사합니다.
Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Steve. Okay, try it again.
Who are you?
I'm Steve. Hey, my name's Steve Vannoti. I'm an artist from California.
Sorry.
And I first came to Parnu in 2008 for the Diverse Universe Performance Art Festival. Al and Taya, good friends of mine, the non grata people. And I met them in California. I was hosting a performance festival there. We became good friends and they invited me here. So I came here 2008. And then here we are at the Loovlinnak place, which I think has been going for about 4 years now. They do some artist residencies up here, and Al and Taya do, and then they have the sculpture garden back here, which is pretty amazing. Seam, who's sitting there with a glass of wine, has some really cool big pieces there, which are really amazing. Seam. This is Plastotech here. This is owned by Haiti, who's the landlord, and she has a plastic factory here. She manufactures plastic parts. And then back here is a Parnu paintball place, which is a massive building, really. If you go in there and tour in there, it's fucking amazing, really. And that's her son, Reiner, who has that place. And this weekend, there is Diverse Universe, which some of the event will be taking place here, but most of it is actually going to be taking place in, I believe it's called Independence Square in front of the City Hall over there. Tomorrow evening, beginning at 6 o'clock, 6 to 11. Yeah, here in Parnu, lovely Parnu, near the sea.
Beautiful.
Okay, so my name is Franek. I come from Krakow, Poland, and I'm one of the artists in residency here for 2 weeks. Mainly here for the performances that will be happening tomorrow, so Friday, via the Diverse Universe Festival here in Parnu. And yeah, this is the short story. I'm a visual artist from Krakow, but here mainly for performance purposes. And this is it.
What we're doing, just like there, putting a fire. Why?
This is the fire to make some ash that I need for tomorrow's performance.
Cool.
One of the props that we will be using.
Awesome.